right. Welcome to Let's Talk Business podcast with Tri-County Regional Black Chamber of Commerce. I am one of the hosts, Howard Johnson, and to my left is Q.
Hey. Well, they know who I am now.
Yeah,
I know. About you.
Yeah, I know. Y'all done forgot about me. I haven't been on here the whole month of June. I did not do any of the podcasts, but I am back. It is Friday, July the 1st. Everybody, we are in July already. This year is flying by fast. We got so many things that came up in the last month that we're gonna talk about today. Definitely our award ceremony that we had, the 2022 Business Choice Award ceremony that we just had. Man, it was amazing, to say the least. It seems like every year they get better and better and better. I would say it gets more elegant. You know, they get more upscale every single year. So we had a really nice time over at the hotel that we chose to do it at. I don't know if we plugging them or not. But
Hey, we were there.
It was at. It's a number 4. That place. You know. I mean that's kind of ironic. It's called the Four Seasons, but I mean there are 4 seasons. So anyway,
I don't know if Houston really experiences 4 seasons, but it's nice to fantasize about it sometimes. Because, the flames coming for us for sure.
It's hot. It's hot. But it hasn't even gotten as hot as it normally will get. So
I'm thankful for a little bit of rain.
Yeah,
cool,
this rain.
Cool
Look, I looked at my nest, and the temperature was at 79 degrees in the house. I was like, wow, that's good. Because it usually be like, when I leave, I turn it off.
Oh,
but
okay.
It's on the eco, so it runs. But man, Q, I missed you. We just up here talking like we at the crib.
Really? Because you miss me.
Yeah,
yes.
But get back to what we do here in our Let's Talk Business podcast. We like to thank our President's Club members. We have Amico Federal Credit Union, Enlightening Enterprise, Quality Precision Coatings, the Linscomb Water Group, and GOPX, them blockchain boys. And also Lone Star College. We thank our President's Club members. They support us and what we do here. We wouldn't be able to do a lot of things that we do without them. Also, we want to thank GMT Radio, man, my boy Nice. If you're doing anything in the entertainment industry, media, TV, radio, podcast, video. If you want to host a Zumba class and record it, or you want to get married, this dude, his studio is state of the art. When I say state of the art, it's a state of the art studio. You can set up whatever you want to do in there. So again, GMT Radio. Go to your Apple Play Store, your Android store. And download the app gmtradio.com. So, man, let's talk about what we got coming up here. Or do I need to hit?
Because
Do I need to hit them with the mission statement?
You do.
Because I don't want to get in no trouble.
We gotta do the salute real quick, right?
Man, I forgot how much fun it's been. It's been a whole month since I've been sitting in this chair, so
And you had me over here by myself.
Yeah,
I can't.
You was not by yourself.
Hey, but I had fun.
It was people in here. Yeah, you got the experiences, so it was cool. So we are committed to acquiring and disseminating valuable business information, resources, and tools to member firms to achieve entrepreneurial parity and economic prosperity in the region and internationally. And what that simply means is we find stuff that businesses will need in the forms of information, in the form of resources, and in the form of tools, and we give it to those people who are members of the chambers. And what that particularly does is it helps you be an entrepreneur, but it levels the playing field so that you can compete in this capitalistic society with the larger companies and corporations. And in turn, when you're able to compete, that allows you to make money. And when you're making money, you are becoming
economically prosperous. So that's the economic prosperity. And you can do that in the region. We service 4 regions. Region 1 consists of Harris County, Montgomery County, Liberty County. Region 2 consists of Galveston County, Brazoria County, Fort Bend County. Region 3 consists of Chambers County, Jefferson County, and Orange County. And Region 4 consists of Jasper County, Newton County, and Hardin County. So you can do that regionally. And you can also do it internationally. We have an international arm which has Central America, the Caribbean, South America, and we have added Africa to that actual international list. So, becoming a member, if you're listening and you're not a member and you have a business, you are doing yourself a disservice by not being a member of Tri-County Regional Black Chamber of Commerce. And I always plug this. I'm biased to Tri-County, but there are other good chambers out there, but I know what we do here. And I only talk about what we do here because I see it. When we give you our mission statement, we back that up right now because if you're listening to this podcast, this is our mission statement. We're getting the information out there to you. We're talking about business. We get on here once a week and we talk about business. I'll just be frank. I'll be candid when I speak. I don't know any other chamber that's doing it.
And I want to add one thing too. Like, even though we say we provide, even though we provide valuable resources, information and tools, that's only made possible by membership.
Yeah,
right?
That's
so
it.
From the smallest member to the biggest member, like we have a plethora of resources.
Yeah.
And we can only get that with membership too.
That's it.
Everybody has to be a member. We don't just go,
Yeah.
hang on coattails. Right?
Exactly, because
we have people who are just as invested in the chamber as the chamber is invested in business.
Yeah, and that's the good thing about the chambers. So some people, I'm looking for a word and I can't find it right now. Some people misread what we say when we say we provide resources, tools, and information. We don't run your business for you. Mm-hmm. We don't go after the bids for you. We don't guarantee that you'll get anything except for information, resources, and tools. You are in business for yourself, but with the chambers, you are not by yourself. So there are people to help. You can pick up the phone and make a phone call when you want to learn about what an LLC really is, a limited liability corporation. When people start talking about LLCs, I'm like, okay, you got an LLC? He was like, yeah, man, I got it, I'm doing it. And I said, okay, well, what's the limit on the liability for your corporation? He was like, what? I'm like,
maybe I don't have an LLC.
I was like, well, do you have an OA? He was like, what's that? I said, it's an operating agreement. Mm-hmm. I was like, do you have meeting minutes? It was like, oh yeah, I got those when I got started. Nah, you got to do that every year. Once a year, you got to have meeting minutes because an LLC is a living and breathing entity, and this is the loophole. We know that our business is not living and breathing, but the paperwork that you provide to the state or the government lets them know that your business is operating as an entity. And it's just paperwork that you have to have, but you have to have the correct paperwork. So back to the limit on the liability of a corporation. So when you started your business, the government asked you a question. They said, how much did it cost you to start your business? One guy was like, oh man, I spent $250,000 to start my business. Well, guess what, buddy? That's the limit on the liability of your corporation. $250,000. So what that means is that you're responsible for the first $250,000 of your company if you are ever sued. So what I did, and if you're listening, this is information, tools, and resources. I started my business for $1,000. And I took out a personal loan from myself for another $29,000.
I heard that.
Cost me $30,000 to start my business, but $29,000 of it was a personal loan for myself. And guess what I did? Once the business got running, I paid myself back.
Of course.
So it only cost me $1,000 to start my business.
on paper.
Mm-hmm.
And those are the loopholes. So my limited liability for my corporation is $1,000.
$1, Bob.
So if
I love
this is the information that I want to share with people who have LLCs. You need to know these things just in case. This is why LLC was created, because businesses are sued by people all the time. So you have to have a limit on the liability for your corporation. That's the whole word LLC. That's what it is. It's a limited liability corporation.
Mm-hmm.
So to limit the liability, they had to figure out a way to do that. So, I won't get too deep in it.
Well, I mean, you're hitting on something, and that's also a reason why people should join the chamber, because
you learn these things.
You may be ambitious, but you don't know what loopholes, and not necessarily loopholes. You don't know how something is working for you, but you can work against yourself.
Listen, I'm finna quote the great Leandria Thompson.
Oh, the great.
You got to know the rules of engagement to play the game.
Mm-hmm.
If you sitting on the bench and the coach puts you in and you don't know that you got to dribble the ball every time and you pick it up and start running with it, you don't know the game. You don't know the rules of the game.
You'll be back on the bench.
Right. So even in business, you have to know the rules of the game to play the game.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a game that we play because, like I said before, we live in a capitalistic society. And what that means is that anybody can go after whatever they want to go after in this society and make money from it. So being in that type of society, you have to understand how to make money. And if you're in business, you have to understand the structure of business. You have to understand why things are the way they are. You have to understand, well, why would I get an S Corp? Why would I get a C Corp? Why would I have a 501c?
Mm-hmm.
Why would I have a 501c3? Yeah. Why? What type of nonprofit should I set up? There are different types of nonprofits. So, well, what are the benefits of this? What are the benefits of that? And here at the chambers, you learn all that stuff. We teach you that because you're a member. We help you walk through your hub certifications. We're a self-certifying entity. We self-certify hub. We self-certify SBE. Is that SBE? Small business? No.
Mm-hmm.
Don't start me the line. Don't let me lie. Yeah, small business enterprise. I said it right.
Boom!
I'm on that thing. So we self-certify that, and what that means is that the state has entrusted us in going through the paperwork, filling it out, accepting it from you guys, and presenting it to them and telling them that, hey, this company meets all the qualifications to have this certification. Here's the paperwork. Let's get them certified.
Mm-hmm.
So, hub certification. If you don't know what hub is, it's okay. It's historically underutilized business certification. And what that qualifies you for is there are government projects. Any government-funded project has what's called a minority participation goal that they want to meet. And if you're hub certified, then you help the state, you help that entity that has the contract in qualifying their numbers for that minority participation. So, man, it's a lot of information that's out there for businesses, for people that are in business. I love to talk about it. If you see me, you probably don't know that because you might see me on some roller skates or riding a motorcycle. You think that, oh, that guy's a motorcycle head or a roller skater head, or you might see me in the bowling alley and I bowl. You might think, oh, he's a bowler, but I love business. I love construction, and then I also, behind construction, I love business. I love how it works. I love learning more about it. I love getting an understanding of what a living and breathing entity functions like to people on a piece of paper. I mean, that kind of blew me away. Like when I was like, man, my business is a living and breathing entity, and all it took was the right paperwork to get that. I brought my business to life with some paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I hope all businesses kind of look at it that way. Like, you bring your business to life by the paperwork that shows or tells the story of how it's structured.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much
what it is. Man, let's talk about this 2022 Business Choice Awards ceremony.
Ooh.
So at that ceremony, we were celebrating legacies in motion. And if you know anything about, legacies, you have to establish a legacy. You can't just wake up and be like, and have a legacy. Like, you have to put some work in. I talk about banks and deposits. Like, you can't make a withdrawal from a bank if you haven't made any deposits.
Well said.
So you can't ride the wave of a legacy if you haven't put in the work to become a legacy. So,
and that goes the same for if you're a product of a legacy.
Mm-hmm.
You got to keep it going. It's hard work, just like having a business. It's work.
And a legacy
leads you to the water.
A legacy,
Right.
all the legacy. A legacy constitutes the amount of money or property left to someone in a will.
Okay.
That's Merriam-Webster's definition of a legacy. Your living and breathing entity is now property. So if you think about Sam Walton. You got Sam's Club, you got Walmart. Sam Walton is no longer around anymore, but everybody knows who the Waltons are because his kids have received the money and property.
Yeah.
That he left behind. And I guarantee you, if it's not, then something is wrong. I guarantee you that every one of those households that benefited from it got a picture of Sam Walton over their fireplace. So I want to be on a picture. I want to be on a painting over the fireplace of all my kids' houses. All the people that I touched, they was like, okay, Howard Johnson made me a part of his legacy. I'm gonna put his painting up over the wall. People walk down the hall, be like, who is that man right there? Oh, that's Howard Johnson. He put in some work so we can have what we have now. And I mean, I love the work. Last week I kind of got out and did some physical labor. And I hadn't did it in a while. But I was just like, man, I kind of miss this. But I don't have the capacity or the time to do it myself anymore. Mm-hmm. I would rather pay somebody and get it done. But one of my guys was just giving me a hard time on the price to do some siding on the house. And I was like, man, I can do that myself. Before I pay you $5,000 for something that cost me $3,000, I don't have the time to wait for this other contractor to come. I'll just go do it myself. So I went out there and put some siding on the house, and it was some work. But it was fun. And it was in the heat that week. I worked outside in the heat. And it just reminded me that I can still do it. Now, do I want to do it?
I'm like, ooh, you gonna do that again this summer?
No, but we like I said, we were talking about celebrating legacy in motion. Like you got to see all the people that came up there to get awards, and it was looking at people who they're out there putting in the work, man, mm-hmm. so that they can live a comfortable life. And you heard people come up, and it wasn't even scripted. They were talking about the legacy they wanted to leave, for their children and their grandchildren, and the ones that came after them. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We got 16 honorees. Our platinum sponsor was GOPX. They sponsored our award ceremony this year, and we really thank Alex Locum and the Game On Players Incorporated for that. Alex Locum is the president. So I'm gonna go down. Oh, Helen Colley, I gotta thank Helen. Helen hosted.
I saw Helen in her dress.
That girl was up there hosting.
Helen was in her dress.
She did
I've never seen Helen without a suit on. I thought she was going for president or something, but she switched it up on me. I was like, wow, nice dress. She always looks amazing, but yes.
Yep.
She did her thing.
Most definitely. It was great. It was great to sit back and watch Helen. Like, I had a good time. So, you know, I learned some things. Like, I hosted the year before, and to sit back and just watch the awards, it was real cool to sit back and watch. But I got us there. I presented a couple times, and I laughed a little bit. I cracked a couple jokes.
Of course you did. Of course.
It was fun.
Especially when the music wasn't playing. You had Howard.
Yeah. It was all fun. Yeah, but Helen, if you're listening, you did an amazing job.
Yeah.
Amazing job.
Yeah, big ups to you, Helen.
Yeah. So we had the categories we had were Board Member of the Year honoree. It was a guy named Howard Johnson. I don't know if you guys know him.
I think I met him.
Yeah, I think I did too.
Oh.
Yes, every morning when I look in the mirror, he's right there. That's me. We had Businesswoman of the Year honoree, which was Alicia Hill. Big ups to Alicia. Businessman of the Year honoree, Brandon Edwards, B.E.
Hey, B.E.
Brandon,
with the family.
yep.
Yes.
Brandon brought his whole family out, yeah. So, Strategic Partner of the Year honoree was Dr. Lonnie Howard, Lamar Institute of Technology. I had the honor to meet Dr. Howard in Belize when we went on the last trip to Belize. Got information about Belize coming up right after this, though. But,
is that where I met him?
Yeah, he was on the trip. He was at the
okay.
When we took the 38 delegation out there, he was there.
Okay.
Yeah. Advocate of the Year honoree, Miss Angela Curry,
Hey.
our advisory board chair, Miss Angela Curry, just one of the sweetest ladies that you ever want to meet, Miss Angela. Rising Star of the Year honorees, Brian Jordan, B. Jordan.
Yay.
That's Quality Precision Coatings.
Yes.
Joshua and Sherry Woodard, that's the Linscomb Woodard group. All these are President's Club members that I'm talking to you about too. Andrea Lavely and Associates, that's my girl, real estate guru, out of the Beaumont area. And then Christopher Ross, Mr. I'm ready. We looked at that video. He was talking. He was excited. And he was
excited.
You
could tell. You could tell how excited he was.
Yeah.
All he could say was, "I'm ready."
Then we had the International Advocate of the Year honoree, which was Ms. Clara Lewis, CW. We had the Trailblazer of the Year honoree, Miss Latasha Holmes. Miss Latasha Holmes, that's the one that has the full stop pediatric service thing.
Yes. I was like, don't get me lying.
I was like super impressed. Like she really, Miss Holmes, if you listening, you impressed me. Keep up the good work. Everybody that I went through, just keep up the good work.
You got one more now.
No, we got a bunch.
Two.
Yeah, it's like 4.
Okay.
The Business Achiever of the Year honoree, Miss Rhonda Gray. That's my girl.
Yeah.
Hey, look, when I need to get a COVID test, I'll be like, hey, Miss Rhonda, I need to come get a COVID test.
Come pull up on me, Miss Rhonda.
Yeah, she takes care
mobile,
of all
right?
that. Yeah, she does mobile, and she has locations too as well where you can come in and get it done. But she does the rapid. Miss Rhonda, man, amazing. And then she gets up there and she was talking about her kids, and showing her daughters that, they could do it. Like, without having a bunch of help, with it just getting out there and grinding, you can get it done. So it was real inspirational to sit back and listen to her story. So that was really, really cool. Business Legacy of the Year honoree, Miss Deborah Montgomery.
Hey.
Miss Deborah had me laughing up there. Yeah, I think Miss Deborah runs a daycare center, right?
Yes.
So Miss Deborah has a daycare center. So it was really just amazing people. Just to see everybody that I named to you are all in business, doing good, striving, thriving in what it is that they do. All of them members of the chambers, and we talk about some of these businesses. These businesses are not making pennies; they are out there making it.
Making bids.
Yeah, six and up. I know some of them 7s, but I ain't telling everybody business. Image of the Year honoree. This man here is so funny to me. Sean Bailey. He's the president of Amico Federal Credit Union. Amico Federal Credit Union is one of our presidential co-sponsors as well.
Amico was pretty deep in that thing.
Yeah.
I think they had like 30-something.
Yeah, 36 people with them. The board of directors, the president. They had a bunch of the VPs there.
They were
everybody that I met from Amico were nice people.
Yes.
Like, they were really nice, really nice. Cleveland is always my buddy, and Paul, and I met Kent. Kent is new there. Michael Payne was there. Sean Bailey and his amazing wife. She is so amazing.
I love her.
Yeah, she is so amazing. We met the board of directors. The board of directors were there, and they I mean, it just was like, if you missed this event, I feel sorry for you.
Me too.
We had a good time. Like, it was a amazing time. And last but not least, Chairman Award of the Year, Mr. Alex Slocum, President of Game On Players Incorporated. Like I said, they were our platinum sponsor for the award ceremony. If you want to learn about blockchain, GOPX, reach out to Tri-County. We'll link you with them. Man, it was a wealth of information just at the gala. Like, they actually did a small presentation there. And it will tell you, it will give you more insight. It will give you the information, tools, and resources.
Like everything. Yeah.
Exactly. So, that was our 2022 Business Choice Awards ceremony. Those were the honorees. Like I said again, everybody that was there, it was an honor to share the stage because I was one of the honorees. It was an honor to share the stage with, the caliber of people that were in there. Like, you don't realize where you're at in business until you share the stage with some other people that's really doing it. So it was enlightening for me. It was honoring for me. So it was, and I'm always a humble dude. So, like, I know a guy that I've been knowing for like 4 or 5 years, and he seen me at one of my businesses. Was like, man, I never knew that this was one of your places. Blah 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 blah. I was like, you probably never will.
You had to show
I don't walk around with no T-shirt. I'm talking about this my stuff. Also, our business book. We got a new book for 2022-2023. The Business Choice book. It showcases all of our strategic partners, from the platinum sponsors to the President's Club members. We have a plethora of sponsors: Lone Star College, GOPX, Amico Federal Credit Union, Wood Forest National Bank, Permits Us Now, that's Helen Collier, TXB, University of Texas, U of H, Lamar Institute of Technology, Hub, Metro, SBA, Parker, MD Anderson, City of Houston, Office of Business Opportunity. Oh, I saw Dr. Portia. She was there too. Did you see Dr. Portia?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, she was there. She's the
I didn't see her.
She's the top of the food chain at the Office of Business Opportunity. If you're looking for business opportunity in Houston, reach out to Dr. Portia Jackson over at the OBO. Primacore Solutions, XM, TextDot, and there's a bunch of others. Those are just some, and they're all on the back of here. And then when you open the inside, you'll see like the different people, their businesses. That's Miss Alicia Hale. She received a
Businesswoman of the Year.
Businesswoman of the Year honoree. So, on-site welding, if you're looking for welding. I think that's Quay. I think so. Yeah, I think that's Quay's business. I look like him in the picture. But, I mean, you can just go through the book and see, who's in here. It tells you about Tri-County. GOPX is right here. If you want to learn, about blockchain, it's a small PowerPoint. It wouldn't be a PowerPoint. It's just, what am I looking for? A graph. It's a graph at the bottom that kind of shows you some of the, just little small information about it. But if you go through the book, the board of directors are there. You get a message from our chair. Listen, I want to thank Miss Thompson. Miss Thompson, she's going to stay behind the scenes, but like we wouldn't be sitting here on this podcast if it wasn't for her vision for the chambers. She really plugs this thing. So, and she dedicates her time and energy. It really, really goes into
Tri-County.
Yeah. And when you
Yeah.
said time and energy, like
you have
pick up
no
that phone
idea.
and call Leandria Thompson at any time of day or night. Now I hope you don't go too late into the night. But if you call, she'll pick up that phone and talk business with you.
Yep.
Talk business to you, even if you don't understand it. She'll repeat it 3 times. She might leave you on hold for like 5 minutes, but she gonna come back. She gonna come back to that phone, but she is totally available. Like she lives and breathes the chamber. Lives and breathes the chamber. And I also want to congratulate you, Howard.
On what?
Board member. And he was looking good too. You had to be there.
Yeah,
or maybe look at the pictures on the website.
We got pictures. Yeah, we got pictures.
Thank you.
Check our website out, Tri-County Regional Black Chamber.org, tcbcc.org. We're on Facebook. Also, we're always accepting new President's Club members. We're also always accepting membership. Come support us. Come, be a sponsor. If you want to be a sponsor, 832-875-3977. Again, that's 832-875-3977. We're always looking for sponsorship. And again, segueing from that, I just really want to thank our President Club members again, Amico Federal Credit Union, Enlighten Enterprises, Quality Precision Coatings, the Linscomb Woodard Group, Lone Star College, and definitely GOPX, the blockchain boys. Again, I'm plugging GMT Radio because without GMT Radio, you guys would not hear us on this podcast. My boy Nice, they call him Nice for a reason because he's nice with it. So, like I say, anything you want to do in the media field, whether it's a radio show, a podcast, a video, you want to be in the studio. He got radio stations too. He got a gospel station now.
Gospel station. I think he has a
hip-hop station.
Hip-hop station.
Yeah, Nice is, like I said, it's a state-of-the-art studio. You really just got to come check it out, gmtradio.com. Come check it out. So.
Wait, hold on. Thank you to all the volunteers.
Oh, man, yes.
Man, the little worker ants. Okay? I was one of them for a little bit, okay? So, thank you to all the volunteers who help us set up, break down, transport, put up, taste test, whatever you did. Like, thank you so much.
Yeah, we don't function without volunteers.
And they don't complain either. They come to work. They just do it and...
They can't complain. They violate. What they gonna say? You worked me to death. Well, you asked for it.
You know what? Stop it.
I'm just kidding.
Thank y'all for volunteering.
Yes, please.
Because it might be kind of like a thankless job, maybe a payless job, but it meant everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. You pour into an organization like this, you'll get your reward.
Oh, and they do. They know. Yeah. That's why they don't complain.
So, a little earlier we was talking about meeting Dr. Howard on the Belize trade mission.
Right.
Yeah,
Dr. Lonnie Howard.
Yeah, we got another trade mission coming up here in July the 18th to the 22nd. We will be back in Belize, and we will be getting after business over there. So, if you want to go on this trade mission, you need to get in touch with us immediately because it's 18 days left, 17 days left now before we get out of here. But the trade mission pretty much is a mission to engage trade, and that's trade with your company and the country that we are in, to see what they have to offer or what the needs are, what needs they have, what you can provide for them in the form of trade. There are a bunch of programs that will allow you to become a financer, where you finance, you provide a product or service, and Exim Bank they have a few programs that are in place that you will have to check on. You can't quote me on this, but they will help you finance your export into that country. That's why it's called Exim Bank. It's export is part of the name. It's on the back. Export-Import Bank of the United States, XM Bank. Yep, so
if you are interested, you definitely want to
reach out
to the chamber as soon as possible.
832-875-3977.
And I'm saying that because we need some information from you.
Yeah.
It's not like you build it and they will come type of thing.
No.
We want to make sure we're partnering you with
the right
like
people.
Interests,
Yeah,
the right people.
This is not a fly-by-night mission where we just go over there and be like, okay, let's go. Okay, I want to do that. Let's walk over to this person. No, we set up meetings with the people, and they're there. Like, you sit down and have a conversation, you exchange information, and you synergy to see if it will work, if it's something that's there. So it's not a haphazard occurrence. It's actually strategically planned out, and you get in front of the people that you want to get in front of. So it's not, it's a trade mission, but we have structure and organization to it. So, man, we've been doing it for a while. 17 years now. Is it 17 or 18?
Yeah, it's business first, and then the fun happens to be,
We ain't even talk about the fun. We can't tell them that.
It
ain't no fun. It's all business.
But
I'm just kidding.
It's business.
Yeah,
fun is like a side effect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because
it's a beautiful country. It's beautiful people.
Yeah.
Right. You're not in a traditional corporate setting when you're doing business.
Definitely not.
So.
Definitely not. And for me, I love what I do. I love construction. I love real estate.
He loved talking about himself.
No, I'm just saying that to say.
No, I'm saying you love
always,
what you do.
It's always fun for me because I love what I do.
That's what I meant about yourself. I was being petty, but you got a doctorate in petty, so you should have picked up on that.
Look, I never use my petty on you. I love you too much. Kid.
No, but when you're out there doing business, that's you. That's what you're passionate about.
Yep.
Like, you're passionate about yourself, what you should be.
Yeah.
And your business and the work that you're doing.
Nobody else be passionate about you. If you're not passionate about yourself, here go my e-bike. Ain't nobody gonna be passionate about
Ain't
you.
Nobody.
Look.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not
nobody, as my boy Stu said. Not nobody. But not nobody mess with Stu.
But just being able to go.
Yeah.
On like I said, non-traditional corporate level, and just talk about be you, number one, and then talk about your business and what your legacy is that you're leaving or you're creating, I should say. It's just such a relaxed, trusting feeling. You know what I mean? It's cool. You're not selling yourself. You're just being yourself. No, but you're selling yourself.
I'm selling me.
Yeah.
Who buying? Highest bidder. What's up? Let's get this No, let me stop. Get this tuition on. Let me stop. Oh man, I have really missed this. Like, my whole month of June was just relaxing.
I missed you too.
Yeah. But yeah, so the trade mission is coming up. Like I said, if you have a desire to do business in another country, or if you want to see the opportunity, what the opportunity looks like, then a trade mission is where you start. Don't just go somewhere and say, okay, well, I want to do something in this country. I'm just going to go over there and see what it is. Allow us to put you in front of the people that you need to be in front of so that it's successful. And we pride ourselves in making sure that our trade missions are successful for the people who spend the money to go on them. This is not a vacation. Mm-mm. If you want to take a vacation, it will be a lot cheaper. The trade mission is an expense, but it's an expense that can generate income for your business and revenue for your business. So when you go on this trip, it's not a vacation.
It's not a vacation. It's not for tourists to go look at
I want to go ride the four-wheelers in the mountains.
No. It's not that, because we wouldn't even waste our time going there.
I want to go zip lining. Not this trip.
No, there's literally so much
if
opportunity.
If you do it this trip, then book you a couple days, like the 23rd, 24th, 25th, stay, and then go have some fun then. But it's business. But we eat some good food over there.
And the country
we
is
have
beautiful.
some nice dinners, and the hotel that we stay in is a really, really nice hotel.
Yes.
Has a nice
the staff
pool.
is amazing.
The staff's amazing.
Man.
The food is amazing. So that in itself is a vacation for you. So
you get your little vacation
yeah,
time
you get some downtime in the interim. So it's but it is a trade mission. It's not a vacation. So don't confuse that. Again, man, this is that's what's coming up for July. Oh, also Wednesday we have.
Oh yes, we have a virtual certification application workshop. I'm like, is it both?
Virtual certification application workshop. That was a bunch of big words.
I know, right?
Strung together. You did a good job at delivering it.
Thank you. I was practicing. So yes, that's on Wednesday from 12 p.m. to 1:30. Now, if you are interested in joining, just go to tcbcc.org, to our events page, go to Certification Application Workshop, and then there's a link, there's a button to send you a link to join the virtual presentation.
Also, if you are a member, I hope that you've logged in on the website to the members login, and also I hope that you are utilizing your Office Depot Small Business Saving Program. As a member of the chambers, you get a discount on your printing. That is amazing. And they have other small discounts and benefits at Office Depot for the Small Business Savings Program. And then it's an exclusive benefit for TCRBCC members, the Tri-County Regional Black Chamber of Commerce members. That program with Office Depot is an exclusive small business savings program. So please log in, get that card, and start utilizing. If you have any printing stuff to do, or if you have any Office Depot purchases, it never hurts to
get some new business cards.
Yeah, flash that thing around. Yeah, flash that thing around.
The discount, you may get some raised print.
Or,
a nice heavy black card or something. I'm not sure, but it's freshen your business up, because your business card is a representation of yourself.
Yeah, it's the first impression. Like, I know when people give me their card and I grab it and I can put it on my finger and it folds down.
You're so dramatic. It's like spaghetti, huh?
Yeah. It's like, you got that noodle paper, man. No, I was just kidding.
But yeah, that discount can just, give you a few extra dollars to just make some small changes and represent yourself how you would like to be represented.
And I've had people ask me about my business card many a times. When I was first starting out, I had an awesome business card. I didn't have any money, but I had an awesome business card. So, here at the Chambers, we're connecting your business to the money. We know business, and our members make business happen. We service a bunch of industries, but mostly construction, logistics, administrative, marketing, services, and products. And we also get you access to opportunities and more, so when you join the chamber. So if you're a member already, you should be getting the access to those opportunities. And if you are not a member, join the chambers.
And utilize.
Check out what we got.
Yeah, and that's I just want to double back to Rising Stars. The reason why they are rising stars in that category is because they just joined the chamber within the last year, and they have literally utilized every resource.
Yep.
So utilize the resources. I mean, we got it all.
Yeah, they're there for you.
They're here, but you got to do some work, and it's hard work. But I think it's also nice, to have a mom or a grandma who can guide you through the way. Yeah. Right. So we got a guide.
Yeah.
We just got to put it in.
And that's the good thing about it. Say, like, I'm in construction. If you're a member and you have a business in construction and you call Ms. Thompson, said, hey, I got this job I'm trying to put together a bid on, or I'm looking at doing this. You know somebody? And she said, oh, well, you can call such and such, or you can call Howard. Like, that's what she gonna say. Call Howard. And she'll call me. She's like, hey, Howard, I gave a guy a number that was trying to get this done or trying to get that done. And now you have a resource in the same field as you. And look, I tell people this all the time, and we're closing out. If there's somebody who does the same thing you do, you have 3 opportunities. 1, you can learn something. 2, you can partner on something. And 3, you can teach something. So those are the 3 opportunities. It's never a competition when somebody does the same thing you do. Even if you're going after the same job. It's a capitalistic society. You can compete for the same job, but there is no competition. So, Q, what you want to leave the people with besides that pretty smile and them dimples?
I think that's enough. If you put it that way.
Yeah.
No, but have a team.
Yeah.
Have a team on your side, because even though there is no competition, obviously there is some, but still. You got to have a backup, right?
Yeah.
You might be the MVP, but somebody got to step in for Jordan when he need a break, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying here is you need a team.
Yeah, you do.
Like, everyone else is with somebody else. So if you're trying to do it alone, you already lost the game.
It's hard. You
already lost the game. So part of this
team
membership is the chamber. Got my S on my chest today.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got mine on too. So, Q, what service do you provide outside of the chamber?
Ooh, that's a good question. So
I want the people to know.
We have a business, administrative back office pros.
I know what it is.
Well, we provide, like some convenient back office virtual services for people, whether or not it's helping them get prepared for certifications, DVE and whatnot, resumes, invoicing, capability statements. I mean, just whatever you don't have time to do, and I can do on my computer, I can get it done, okay?
Hook it up.
We get it done. But just giving businesses an extra pair of hands, virtual hands, okay? I'm not coming to your site, but I get it done pretty quickly. Again, like I said, invoices, data entry, you name it, we got it.
Well, that's what's up. I just wanted the people to know.
Thank you for that little plug.
Yeah, I know what y'all did over there. You was holding back. Listen,
I'm very modest.
You got to talk about your business for people to know what you do. You have to let them know. If you don't let them know, then they won't patronize. So, y'all patronize Q in the business. Again, this has been our Let's Talk Business podcast, July the 1st. Again, I want to thank our President's Club members, Amico Federal Credit Union, Enlightened Enterprises, Quality Precision Coatings, the Linscomb Woodard Group, Lone Star College, and GOPX for all their support. Also, GMT Radio. Like I said, I plugged them a bunch of times. Check them out, man. Download the app, Apple Store, Google Play Store. Again, we want to thank our CEO, founder, chairwoman, Miss Leandria Thompson, for making Tri-County possible. Everybody out there have a safe weekend. The 4th of July is Monday.
Don't get too crazy now.
Yeah, just enjoy the weekend. Be safe out there.
Right. I know a lot of people are traveling, so you definitely
traveling grace for everybody.
Yes.
Again, this has been Howard Johnson and Quincy Pittman. Q.
Let's talk
All
business.
right, y'all have a good weekend, people.
Yes.
Bye.